By setting goals and establishing good habits, you can make progress in the things that matter to you most. And by tracking your progress, you can hold yourself accountable and stay motivated to keep going. So how do you get started? Well, in this video, we're going to be talking about how to use your planner to track your habits and your goals and create positive changes in your life. So let's get into it. The first step is to choose the right planner for you. There are so many planner options out there, so that's why it's important to find the best planner that's going to fit your needs and lifestyle. Consider things like the size, the layout, the types of features it offers, and whether you want a physical or digital planner. And once you have your planner, now it's time to customize it to meet your needs. And this might involve adding sections for the personal areas of your life that you need to track things in. You can also create templates for tracking specific habits and goals. And you can also use stickers so that you can decorate those layouts if you choose to. Next, it's time to identify your goals and habits. And this is an important step because it's really going to help you to focus on what really matters. And it's going to set the stage for your progress. When setting goals, it's important to make them meaningful and achievable. And when identifying habits, consider which ones that are going to help you achieve your goals and make positive changes in your life. All right, so I'm going to give you a glimpse into my routines. So I have a whole section here at the top for routines. I've done videos in the past talking about routines before, but I feel like we could always use a refresher, right? So this is my planner routine. We do have these inserts available at Fancy Plans Co. that you can purchase that will outline your daily, weekly, monthly routines in terms of your planner. And then there's spots here for you to be able to write in some additional things like I have here, like to do on my monthly basis, my catch-all planner, my school planner, budget, meal, and work planner. So you can write some things in there. So this has been so helpful for me to be able to keep up with my planner routine, which I do think is essential. And then on the back here, I've had some additional things that I want to do on a monthly basis that I may need a reminder for, like people to call, anniversaries, outings, to-dos, extracurricular activities, ministry bills, Bible study ideas, cleaning schedule, family worship ideas, and so on and so forth. So there's a backside here that you can use for some additional notes to be able to keep up with all things planner routine related. And then I have a whole nother section, y'all, for some additional routines. So I have all of my routines outlined here in these inserts, which are available as well. So I did go ahead and type mine in. So if you purchase these, it is going to come with the header section here, but it's not going to come with all of this typed in. And so it is in PDF format. So if you know how to edit PDFs, but it gives you several spots here to be able to write in some additional routines. So for me, it all comes down to morning, afternoon, and evening routine. All of these other routines here are already outlined here in these various sections. For instance, my after school routine is done in the afternoon at 3:45. So you see after school routine, and then I come here to reference all of the things that should be done as a part of that routine. Also, you'll see here, there is a section here that you can write in either the time that you want to do that routine, or you can write in the day of the week that you want to do that routine, or whatever additional notes that will help you. So that's what I do here as well. So my morning routine consists of waking up, of course, making the bed, getting ready. I have 20 minutes, which is the time that I would like for it to take to get ready. Breakfast, vitamins, water, my daily text, which is a daily Bible reading, get Addison off to school, do one load of laundry, workout routine, which is, of course, outlined here. My fitness routine, okay, and then I have coffee, tea, check my planner. You guys just saw my planner routine, my starting my work, and then also ministry, which is on Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, okay? So this has been so helpful for me to be able to outline all of my routines. I am definitely a routine girl, and I want to be able to keep up with them again because we're talking about how routines can really change your life. And so it doesn't have to be as detailed as mine is. Whatever works for you. You can just do morning, afternoon routine and then outline some things there, because some of these things do require a lot of time and effort and others don't as much. So you want to be in tune with how much time something's going to take so that you don't cram too much stuff in that window of time, okay? Then when it comes to afternoon, I'm still working, okay? So because we started that during the morning time from 8 to 4, ideally. Sometimes we do go over. Also tidy up, lunch, laundry, after school routine, which is when Addison gets off the bus, and then any errands, if I have them. So not all of these things are actually done within that window, but it's an idea of things that I can do, and I would do it in that particular window of time. So if I had any errands, it would be done in the afternoon. Okay, then we get to the evening routine. So I have my cleaning routine here, which is right here. This is what I do Monday, Tuesday through Sunday, and then this is what I do daily. I have a tidy up routine. So I know I'm hopping all over the place when it comes to these routines, but this is what works for me. Okay, so again, you have to do what works for you. Okay. And then I have my family time, some ideas of things we could do, like taking the dogs to the dog park on Wednesday, dinner prep, family worship, which is done on Thursday, faith routine, which is done again in the evening time. And I do have a faith routine. So these are the things that I do on the different days of the week. So it looks overwhelming again, but again, Monday, I'm only doing the weekly Bible reading, which doesn't take that long. Okay. And so although there is a lot of information here, again, some things take longer than others. Okay, then I have read for 20 minutes. This is the time I would pack Addison's lunch if she's having a lunch the next day, pay bills, and then I do my bedtime routine, which again, we do have a whole bedtime routine here. This doesn't take that long either. I know, again, it does look like a lot of items, but I've got it down to a science now, so it doesn't take as long as it looks. Okay, then my self-care routine, which is right here. Again, items like check your blood pressure. How long does that really take? Okay, and then schedule any appointments, cleanse, exfoliate, do my toner, moisturize, face mask, and a lot of time that's done in the shower anyways. So that doesn't, I try to multitask with certain things. Okay, I do think there is a time and place for multitasking, and there's also a time and place to not multitask. Okay, and I've mentioned that before in a couple of other videos. Then my prayer, and that's done right before bedtime, and then checking my planner for the next day, doesn't take long either, and then getting the kids in bed, reading her a book. Okay, so really, again, morning, afternoon, evening routine there outlined, and then all of these various other routines fit within those windows of time. So this is how my routines look. This is what works for our family to keep us on track with all the things that we need to get done throughout the day. So implementing routines is definitely going to change your life. You could see how doing all of these things, you could be super productive. And don't, beat yourself up if you're not able to do all of the things you want. Just do your best, okay? So I wanted to definitely give you a glimpse into my routines and some things that I do on a daily basis that work for me. Okay, so let's take a look at my habits so you guys could see exactly how habits work for me and how they've been able to help me to be able to get all of the things done and stay on track with things that I want to accomplish. Okay, so I keep my routines in my weekly planner section, and usually I'm going to use something like this. I also have them outlined here for reference. These are all of my habits. Sometimes I don't take each and every habit here and write them here. It just depends on how much space I have to take up, because some of the habits, if I'm honest, are just things that I would ideally like to do, and some other habits are things that I really, really need to get done. So I'll either use a page like this. This is from a notepad that came from the Boho Dreams box, or I'll also use a sticky note, which looks like this. So I'll write in all of my habits there. It has a Monday through Sunday, along with a spot for the date. These sticky notes are available in the shop, along with the habit trackers will be coming probably at some point. This is a part of our quarterly subscription box, so we don't tend to add those items to the shop because they're exclusive for the box purchasers or the box subscribers, but I do have some overflow of these, so we'll put these in the shop. These are fantastic. You could color code these. We do also have something similar like this in a journaling card. So between this, the sticky note here, which I love, so again, you could put all of your habits here on the side, and then you could start Xing them off, or you could put a color in there, a little color dot, or a highlighter, and that will make it aesthetically pleasing if it's something that, will help you to be more visual. Sometimes it's black and white, doesn't catch your eye. It also has a spot for monthly habits and a spot here for you to have your target, and then how many days you were able to achieve that particular habit. So habits are super important. I write this in my planner every single week, and that really just helps me to stay on track with all of the things. So I have things like daily text, water, vitamins, workout, read for 20 minutes, make bed, skincare, laundry, lay out the clothes for Addison's school for the next day, and my Bible study. And so these are things that you've seen in my routines as as well. And they're things that you may see occasionally written in my week. So I just kind of wing it and do what works for me in that particular week of time. And but I also will still put in one of these to be able to just track those things, because I think that it's super important to check off tasks and habits as you're completing them, again, to just see your progress, and it helps to keep you pushing forward to making sure you're staying on track with those habits. So this is how I track my habits. You could also write them in your planner on the sidebar, in your planner on one of the days of the week, depending on what that habit is. But I like to do it this way. I only have to write it one time, and then as the month goes along, I can just highlight in that box or shade in the box, so that way I could see that I've been able to keep up with that particular habit. And it just makes me feel good to see that I, was able to keep track of it, and to hopefully see all of the things shaded in. I know that's probably far-fetched of me to think that that is a possibility, but the more the merrier. The more I see checked off, the more it pumps me up, and I really feel a sense of accomplishment. And that's what we all need to be able to keep going and making sure that we achieve our habits. Next is to break down those goals into smaller, more manageable tasks. Rather than trying to change all your habits at once, focus on one or two at a time. This is going to make it easier to stay motivated and make progress towards your goals. You also need to schedule time for your habits. Once you've identified the habits you want to develop, schedule time for them in your planner. This could be a specific time of day or week, or even on a monthly basis. And remind yourself to practice those habits throughout the day. By setting aside dedicated time for your habits, you can make them stick. Now it's time to start tracking your progress. This is where your planner really comes in handy. You can use it to record your habits and your goals on a daily and weekly basis, and use it as a reference to help you stay on track. It's also a good idea to schedule a regular review and a reflection session just to assess your progress and make the needed adjustments. So here are a few tips to help you get the most out of your planner. Use productivity and time management techniques to optimize how you use your planner. Customize and personalize your planner to make it your own, and experiment with different approaches and find what works best for you. And of course, there will be challenges and setbacks along the way. That's just part of the journey. But by troubleshooting and finding creative solutions, you can overcome these challenges and stay on track. And by staying motivated and committed to your goals, you'll be well on your way to making positive changes in your life. And don't forget, your planner is a powerful tool that can help you to make changes in other areas of your life as well. Whether it's your health, relationships, or career, you can use your planner to set goals and track your progress. Just be sure to integrate it into your daily routine, so that way you can make the most of it. A planner is more than just a tool to help you keep track of those tasks and appointments. It can become a powerful tool for helping you maintain good habits. And by using your planner to track your habits, you can create positive change and achieve your goals. Make adjustments as needed. If you find that you are really struggling to stick to this habit, it's important to be flexible and adjust your approach. This could involve setting smaller goals or modifying your habits. And don't get discouraged if you have setbacks. We all have setbacks. Just keep trying and adjusting your approach until you find what works for you. Next is to celebrate your victories. You have to do this. As you make progress towards your goals, take time to celebrate those victories. This could be as simple as treating yourself to your favorite food or an activity, or taking some time to reflect on how far you've come. Recognizing your achievements can help you stay motivated and continue to make positive changes in your life. So that's it for this video. I hope that you found these tips helpful and that you're excited to get started using your planner to track habits and create positive change. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you stopping by my channel today. I hope these tips help you in your planner journey, which means you'll give me a thumbs up on this video. Comment below. Let us know any other tips that you found helpful. I read all of your comments, and of course, it really helps me in the algorithm. I also hope that you'll consider subscribing if you're new here. And of course, I want you to come back by and catch another video, in which case I'll see you guys then.